So hello guys, what's up? How are you all? I hope you all are great and doing something very fabulous in your life. So today's topic is very important for you all and I'm going to explain you something very significant for you all. So let's get started. So the point is that whenever we are this topic basically I just explained you this topic is about how to talk in English and we are not able to talk in English. That type of thing in your mind is always happening with you, but the thing is really important for you. What is the thing which is really important for you that's matter in your life? So we're discussing about that. So let's get started. So first of all, if you are thinking about that, how can I develop my fluency and how can we able to make our our English better? So that type of thing, if you are thinking in your mind, I think you are in a wrong way. Because you have to just think once, like why you are not able to talk in English. You have to arise a question in your mind. The only thing which you are not doing, like you are not talking with anyone. How can we able to learn? How can we learn the things? The only possible way to do with that, like whenever we are doing that, we are learning something. We don't do, we don't learn. So when you really want to learn something language like that, you have to speak as much. You don't need to afraid of your failures and mistakes, because it is a part of your learning and you don't know about that. You know, but you don't apply in your life. So you have to apply that. Whenever you try to talk in English, you just stay behind. Because why? Because you have a fear. What type of fear? Fear of mistake. So it is genuinely right thing for you. If you don't make mistake, you don't learn anything. So you have to make mistake. If you are making mistake, you are in a learning process. Like me, I'm just giving my example. I'm making many type of mistakes in my videos, but I'm never stop anywhere, and I don't want to leave that. Because why? Because I'm learning something. So that is really important for you to understand that if you really want to learn something, then you have to make mistakes, a lot of mistake. Even very much mistake is necessary for your learning. If you don't make mistake, you don't learn anything. So you have to make mistake. It is the initial phase of your life. It is the thing which is just giving you a ladder. You have to step by step, you have to just climb that. Okay, so that is really important for you. You have to just understand that. You don't need to exaggerate things like I am not able to learn, I am just doing that, or how can I do that. No bro, because you have to understand that you do not born with that in that environment. Like you don't have a environment like that, like a foreigner. So you have to build that. And how it is possible when you are able to talk as much. So that is really important. So one question is here, one more, like what type of thing I have to talk, and how can we talk, and uh, with whom talk. That's the important thing. So I can say here what I'm doing. I am talking with my front of camera. Like you can see my background. Are you able to think like what people I have to talk with someone? No one have, no one, just no one has with me in that particular thing. But what is the thing for me is my front of camera, in front of my camera. I am on my I just turn on my camera and just recording video. Why? Because I am really fascinating with English and I just want to learn English. So that's why I'm recording my videos. Because why? There's a lot of benefit of that. When I'm recording my video, I learn something. I'm able to talk with in front of the camera, and I also listen this and just rectify them. So that type of things, a lot of benefit of that. So I'm recording that. So next point is that what you have to talk. So that is the really important question. So first of all, when you really want to start your talking skill, you have to just start with that. which really fascinating you. Like you have to start with your some topics which is really fascinating you, like games, podcast, stories, some stories, any type of things which you want. And other thing, if you don't have a words, vocabularies and other things to talk, just start with your basic things like your myself. Like you have to introduce yourself first. Regularly you have to build consistency, you have to habitate, you have to build your habit. First of all, that is really important for you. If you don't want to make habits, and if you're not able to make your habits, you're not able to speak fluently, because it's total about the habitual things. If you're not making your habits, you're not able to do anything. So that is really important for you. You have to understand that when you're not making your habits, you're not able to do anything. Okay, so English is not all about the fluency, it is also about your habitual things, like you are habited with or not. It is really matter in your day-to-day life. If you're not habitual, you are not able to speak in English. So that is really important. And don't think about mistake, bro, because if you are thinking about that, you will never learn the language. Okay, basically this English language, it is all about the mistakes. You have to make mistakes, even a lot of mistakes, or very much mistakes, very many of the mistakes. So that is all about mistakes. You don't made mistake, you don't make a mistake, you are not able to learn anything. I'm also making mistakes, and many people who just fluent, who just brilliant in English, who also made a mistakes. So what about that? Doesn't matter. Mistake is doesn't matter. It is a beneficial thing. It is a very important thing. It is a very significant thing in your life to just make a mistake, just making a mistake, because it is the thing which really gives you a motivation, which gives you a power. Okay, if you don't make a mistake, you are not able to learn anything, because how can you know that what you are making mistakes, and how where you have to rectify the where you have to rectify it. So not able to, you are not able to make any type of things, like you are not able to uh, rectify the things, because you don't have an idea where I have to just rectify them, where the sustains sentences I am just making mistakes. And it is only possible when you are recording yourself, talking with yourself, and analyze yourself. It is very important. And in the initial phase, you don't need to do anything. You just have to open your camera and record for a 5 minutes, and maintain your pace, maintain your consistency. Okay, you think like what I have to talk five for 5 minutes. You don't need to think about that. You just have to open your camera. Even you don't get things in your mind what to talk, just open your camera and just see yourself. How, hello, hi, hello, and just say only that. Okay, for a 5 minutes. I'm just saying for you to do that. I know that it don't give you any type of a benefit, but it make your habit. So make your habit. That is really important for you. If you are able to make your habits, you build, you just succeeded in anything. Just you have to give time first. If you are giving first, if you are giving time, you will be succeeded. So first of all, you have to make your habit, and after that you learn anything with that. Okay, you don't need to think about that what I have to talk, because if you open your camera, it is intuitively right, like you have to talk anything. Like whenever I open my camera, I don't know what I have to talk, but my just mouth is working in its flow, and I don't know what happened me when I open my camera. So it's just a habitual thing. If you are doing that, I'm 100% sure you will get the result. Like what you have to do, firstly you have to just make your habit, and it is only possible when you open your camera. It is your camera, it is your mirror, and it is your wall, anything which is really right for you. Even your friends, your family, if you have, then it is really beneficial for you. But you don't have, you don't need to sad, and it you have a really very helpful thing, which is your camera. I'm just uh, telling like you have to just I'm just giving you a suggestion, like you have to just use your camera, because it's a lot of benefit. If you're using your camera, then you are able to see the mistake where you are fumbling and where you are lacking, and that type of all the things which has happened with you, you can able to see that. Okay, so that is really important for you. So you have to do that. Okay, and after that you are able to see your results. I'm 100% sure you have to try that, and if you are able to do that, you will be succeeded 100%. It's just you have to do a 5 to 6 month. I'm not saying yeah you're be fluent and you're the greatest person. No, I'm just saying you have to do that. You will see the result at least a 10 or 20%, even a 15% and 20%. You will see the result what is happening, and after that you will feel motivated. So like me, what I'm doing, I'm just making my consistency, and after that I will realize like I'm realizing right now like I'm growing, I'm boosting day by day. So that type of all the things happening with me, like why? Because I am very consistent in that. So that's why it is happening with me. So that is what I am talking here, and let's wind up this video. I hope this video is really helpful for you, and really giving some type of benefits in your life, day-to-day life. And please do once a time, and make your consistency. If you really wanna be fluent and be natural like a foreigner, so you not a foreigner, like a English speaker who just live in India. So and you will be succeeded when you are following that steps, which is really helpful and makes you, because I don't have also people. I'm just recording myself, and I am just myself, the best friend of mine. So that is really important for me, and it is enough for me. No one need for me to just help me in that type of thing. So I hope this video is really helpful for you. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself, your family. So bye.